My name is Charles. I am what we call a Garrison Commanding Officer, Georgia Garrison of the 501st Legion. Um, yeah, that's me. So, years back, I was supposed to go to a celebration in 2010. For those who don't know what celebration is, basically a big convention, but it's just for Star Wars. And I was supposed to go, but I had family issues to take care of first. So I looked into it a couple years later, but didn't go too far with it. But yeah, back forward to 2017, I went back to Celebration in Orlando. And at the time, right before that, a friend of mine up north, she'd been talking to me about joining the Legion. She's already in there. She's like, you gotta join. And she said, I'll be down there. It's like we can chat and all that kind of stuff. A couple months later, I had a surprise move to Georgia, and then I joined the garrison here because things happened. But that's another fun story. You know, one of my fellow COs, he just put up an acceptance speech. And he mentioned 3 pillars. He mentioned costuming, camaraderie, and charity. And for me, it's the camaraderie, the social aspect. Like, I love the charity stuff we do, and I love the costuming I do. But for me, it's meeting people. And like, for me, you know, when I came to Georgia, it was a last-second move. I literally packed up a minivan and moved. It's like, that was it. And I'm like, I gotta meet people. So costume groups were the same. I actually ended up joining the non-Star Wars group first before I even got into the 501st. Probably the thing that motivates me is the first time I did a children's hospital troop. And you hear the stories, but it's different when you actually get to be there in person and see it in person. And I think my first time doing that at one of the local children's hospitals is what really kind of like cemented the idea, like, yeah, this is good to do for charity. This is good. We do good for this. One thing I can tell people is you can join us and have absolutely no costume building skills and just commission every piece out, have it shipped to you, you try it on, you might take it to a tailor, you get an alter, and you're good to go. Fair. Some people want to do a little bit more than that. So I had instructions, I looked at those, I went online, I looked at how people build it, I went to armor parties, I looked at how people's kits were put together. And it took me some time to get started on it, but that was a big help. It's like, I learned how to build that armor. I built the whole thing myself. I would troop when I got time off and all that kind of stuff, and I would request time off if I wanted to do a troop specific on time day. As far as being a garrison commander, that's a little more tricky because things happen a lot of times that I need to kind of focus my attention on, but if I'm at work, I work in a grocery store, so I can't just pick up my phone and start texting my command staff to be like, hey, yada, 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 you know? So it's a fine balance, but don't be scared. Because I know if you're coming up to our booth at a con, you'll see people talking to each other, and you'll see people socializing, you'll see the costumes and everything, you'll think, I can't do that. No, don't think that. Walk up to us, talk to us, get to know people. But yeah, definitely don't be afraid, because some people probably get nervous just thinking about that, but it's like, we're not intimidating, we're just... Some of us are mean looking, but we're really nice inside. That's another thing I'll tell people. When you have an organization or group of people, like the 501st, it's thousands of people worldwide, it's like 14,000 or 15,000 worldwide now. Not everybody you're going to get along with. There's always going to be bad apples and everything. I mean, you think about just 1% of 15,000. That's still, a pretty good chunk of people. So, best thing to do is when you meet people, use your best judgment. If you meet someone that's not coming at you the right way, talk to somebody else. Just because one person has an opinion doesn't mean everybody shares that same opinion. I'm going to continue trying to do what I want to do. Like I said, I want to get out a little bit more and just try to troop some stuff I don't normally do. Try to meet try to meet up with new members and stuff, and troop with people that I haven't trooped with before. Just kind of like get out there and be like, hey, let's go have fun at troop and everything. And other than that, keep building costumes, start working on some cool set pieces for our booth and everything, because a bunch of us have some ideas and we're all ready to build. And just, keep doing what I do.